So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Lovely pass, but... And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Morocco have a free kick. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Looking here to... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Camavinga. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Vigo. Rui Costa. That's a little off target. Now it's Batistuta. Vitinha is always looking to break lines. And this is Batistuta.
That was lovely, that.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Batistuta must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Alvarez. Lovely feet. And it's Vitinha. Foot in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And here's Batistuta. Alvarez finds himself offside. Pinches it off him. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Alvarez. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. This looks promising. Rui Costa. waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Oh, this is a great position. Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Qatar clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. And that was nowhere near his best. Partey. Camavinga.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Figo, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And that brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Qatar really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camavinga. Vitinha. Driving forward. Alvarez. Now it's Vitinha. Can he finish? Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the pass is intercepted.
Morocco have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And Batistuta! Oh, good finish! And the game has liftoff. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Figo. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's travelling a long way. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rossi with the clearance. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Partey. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rui Costa. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Cambio de jugadores en Marruecos. El dorsal
Morocco
9,
choosing to make the first change.
Neymar. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 15. El dorsal 8. Serán sustituidos.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Koeman gets a foot in and wins the ball. And he's gone backward here. It's anyone's ball now. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Baina. Into the last quarter of an hour. Baina is onto this. Mayulu. He's had a shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Delivers with whip, and he was alert to it.
Qatar are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack.
Esteban! Oh, he's been and again! Greenwood gets flagged offside. Mayulu. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Koundé. Looking for options for movement.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, it's a vicious effort. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Partey, given the lift of his goal. Mayulu. Baina. And he's lost his man. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control. He's shifting through the gears, tries a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Corner number 2 then. Chance! And it's in! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that will be the final act. Qatar perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. And here's Alvarez. Lovely bit of skill. Vitinha. Backward it goes. And it's Vitinha. He's having a hit!
And he was there to get a vital touch. I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Qatar finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vitinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Camavinga!
Qatar really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Driving on and making good progress. Camavinga. Neymar. Oh. Neymar! Oh, good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Morocco are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step.
There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Batistuta. Alvarez has the space to scheme. De Rossi. Defending was strong and firm. Camavinga. Partey. Neymar.
Morocco have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position, and he can thump it away. Morocco have got it back, and they'll have another go. He's having a pop! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Koundé gets across to intercept that. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
Alvarez clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Vitinha going forward. Oh, great run, magical! Marquinhos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's Ibrahimovic! Vitinha. Alvarez. Partey. And it's Partey. Here's Vitinha.
There will
Alvarez.
be 1 minute added time.
Looking for the run. And that's been won straight back. Vitinha. And for the first half, that is that. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
And we come to you
Well,
now
that is
with
the
a
first
quick
half done,
request for
and we
support
are ready for
our
what follows in the
World Charity
second.
Fund.
So off we go again. Qatar not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Now it's Yamal. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Now it's Batistuta. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
In with the challenge. Camavinga. Koundé.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a pretty loose pass. Camavinga! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, that's a waste.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Neymar. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that could well leave a mark. Marquinhos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Alvarez, chance for a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now it's Ribery. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Partey. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he finish? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he cuts out the supply. Threads one in. Takes a shot! Rising over the bar.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. Camavinga opts to play it back. And this is Batistuta. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first? Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's on it. Can he get away? And this is Batistuta. Alvarez. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ibrahimovic. And it's Figo. Figo will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Alvarez. Can he get it through? And Batistuta! And the keeper threw out a limb. Morocco with the corner, they're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And this is Neymar. De Rossi. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Alvarez. Rui Costa. Ruben Diaz makes the interception. Batistuta. Chance! Oh, brilliant save. It's their second corner of the game. He's having a shot! Qatar are looking to go forward now. Played out wide. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that is a bit special.
Look, it goes against your pride and your professionalism to admit when something's too good, but that was just unstoppable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Partey. And here's Batistuta. He's got away.
Has been indicated.
Oh, that's neat. Batistuta! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Neymar! Now it's Yamal. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area
Your reflections
around the
then,
stadium
Jim?
is strict.